I am 100% forever going to be Team Godzilla, but after seeing this movie, Team Kong. I think you guys want it. Good job. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers? Hope you guys are having an amazing start to your weekend, because we got a brand new anticipated movie, the newest movie in the MonsterVerse, and it is Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. The newest movie in the MonsterVerse that started with Godzilla 2014, and now 10 years later, here we are with Godzilla and Kong in the New Empire. So, is the movie good? I'm gonna say it's the best action movie I think I've seen all year, and it's only been 3 months. Take that as you will. I will just say this. I feel like as a Godzilla movie, Godzilla's not really in it too much. I feel like this is Kong's movie. They didn't change the title to Kong X Godzilla, the New Empire. This movie is definitely one of the most spectacular monster movies you will see in a long time. I feel like this movie is definitely the best in the MonsterVerse. But don't get me wrong, Godzilla -1 is still like top tier Godzilla movie, mainly because of the storytelling and shit. This one is really pretty much popcorn, turn your brain off, want to see monsters fight, clash, blow shit up. This movie got it. In the protocols, I believe that Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, long title, is fully in theaters tomorrow. I definitely think that you should check it out. Take the kids, take the family, go see this movie. You want to see a giant monster rampage movie. This movie's it. And more. Here's why. Adding to the movie. Okay, the human characters, there's not a lot of them this time around, so that's a plus. I just remember Brian T. Henry, he's in the movie. He's the comic relief in the movie by himself. This comic relief was, it's hit and miss. He's still like decent in the movie enough to break him back. And also we had the wow, I really can't remember Godzilla vs. Kong that much. But like, I remember the one girl, she's a teenager now, that was talking to Kong and shit. She's in it, and she's like a key character in this movie. She was good too. Overall, the human characters in the movie, they don't piss you off. That's good. Where the monsters in the movie go, Kong, best way I could put it, Kong is like Kratos, like 2018 God of War Kratos in this movie. I loved it. This movie really made me realize like how much more hyped I am for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, because just the way apes, they don't even talk, but just like their language, their physical, like, you know, facial features, facial language, shit like that, is just the way they emote and express. You just like get everything, and they don't say they're just roaring and shit. I felt like Kong was a more fleshed out character in this movie than he's like ever been in the MonsterVerse. That's why I'm like, this is like his movie. And Godzilla, he's good. Put it like this: if this is like a co-op game or whatever, you have Kong, he's the main character, and pretty much there's this big threat, and Kong's like, hey Godzilla, can you help me out and shit? And Godzilla's like, okay, I'll help you out, but first let me level up. So I go on your level and shit, and I'll meet you at the boss fight. That's Godzilla in this movie. In a plot movie, more or less, okay, this movie, there's like 3 or 4 plots all happening, and they're all converging to one. So I guess like the main thing I take away from the movie, the fact that you got Kong, he's, you know, in Hollow Earth chilling out, but he wants to find his kind and shit like that. So he goes deeper into Hollow Earth, and he discovers that, oh, there are other Kongs and shit amongst the Hollow Earth. But now there's this other new threat that's coming up on the scene. He wants to get out of Hollow Earth, and now Kong needs to team up with Godzilla to stop that from happening, or he's going to come to our Earth and just fuck everything up. That's what you need about the movie. Short, sweet, to the point. Action in the movie, I will say this. Saw the movie in Dolby. Woo! I'm just saying the action in this movie were bombastically great, especially when we get to the 3rd act, where it is just a flat-out monster-on-monster eruption. Just from the dual text that Godzilla and Kong were doing against the new threat and shit, new ape monster. It was crazy, and there was a whole bunch of like other surprises in the movie too that made me be like, what's crazy? Like, a lot happened in this movie. I will say one cool thing, like, I knew Kong got his little like Thanos glove, little Iron Man glove in the trailer, so you see it in the movie, and it's kind of like, it's cool. It didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. Mix it up because Kong and Godzilla do this like crazy, like, I'm talking like fucking Captain America, Bucky versus Iron Man type wombo combo. That was business. I also say there is a lot of heart in this movie too, surprisingly, and the heart doesn't actually come too much from the human character. They got heart, but it's like, it's really Kong and the little mini Kong that he's teaming up with. That's where like the real emotional beats are at, where it's like, just hitting me. Apes together, Wakanda forever. Kong's can't say about the movie, the fact that I feel like it is a lot of movie, let me tell you. This movie's only an hour 55 minutes long, and it doesn't feel like a long movie, but it just feels like there's so much happening, but yet, strangely enough, I can follow it all. It never feels like I'm lost. I don't know what the hell's going on. At the end of the day, Godzilla X Kong New Empire was a very great, satisfying action movie. Had a great time with it. Cinematography was great. The action was great. The characters were great. Kong is just king in this movie. I'm telling you, this is really much Kong's movie. So I'm saying, if you're Team Kong, you're gonna love it. You're gonna probably be like, this is the best ever. Don't worry, Team Godzilla fans. Godzilla, he got -1. So he won the war. And that's what matters. At the end of the day, I think I'll just say that Godzilla X Kong definitely a very strong 9 out of 10. Was definitely worth seeing and buying on digital and Blu-ray. Godzilla X Kong New Empire is officially in theaters tomorrow. You want to see it, you're not going to see it. Or you Team Kong, Team Godzilla, let me know. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.